everybody, it's me, Cheryl. It's a lovely sunny Friday morning for another 6 minutes. I'm a bit late doing a video again this week. I had no excuse on Wednesday, absolutely none whatsoever. Anyhow, well, as you can see from the straps, I finished my top. Some of you might have already seen this photograph on Google Plus and Facebook. I'm going to walk backwards a bit so you can see the floor of it. I'll lift it up. There you go. And I didn't do the ribbon bit, I did a crochet chain for the sides. But you know what, I thought if I'd done the largest size rather than medium size, I think that would have been able to join that up and you wouldn't need the ribbon or crochet chain as I did it. As you can also see from this bit here, I did a bow because I wanted to discern which was the front and back, even though they're exactly the same. I'm funny like that. And I tried to do, closer to the camera, I tried to do a bow which was a one round bow. Is it a video on YouTube? And I tried it twice and mine just didn't look as good as the ladies who demonstrated it. So I scrapped that idea. In fact, it looked a bit dodgy on the top. Where are they? It's the top part of it that looks a bit strange. And there was the other one. I don't even know. It looks rather flat as well. So in the end I thought, oh, I don't know what I'll do. I'll do a chain, I'll tie it in a bow and I'll sew it on. Sorted. And I'm still working on the 10 stitch blanket and I've come up with a bit of a dilemma. Nothing major, it's just numbers. This is what I've done thus far. So now it's working out great. I was looking at the red hearts coming, where's my iPod? I've got my numbers. The red hearts come in 198 grams. And I've used, where's my notes? Right, maybe wrong bit. There we go. 198 grams, and I've used so far 88 grams. So I've got 110 grams left. And I'm thinking, after I've done another cream round, yeah, will I have enough yarn to go around in this colour again? I don't know. Half of me's thinking, yeah, you'll be fine, don't worry about it, it's only so wide, and yeah, you'll... Okay, I might look at, see how much extra I'm doing. You're basically doing an extra corner, aren't you? Oh, hang on. No, I'm just thinking from there to, from that colour to that colour, it's an extra, well, it's an extra that, isn't it? But it's times 4, isn't it? I think. Oh, I need to write things down. When it comes to maths, I have to write it down. I could do it, but I'd have to write it down. I have to see it and do it at the same time. I can't just rattle maths off in my head, like verbally. My husband can, and he always loses me in, like, when we're choosing wallpaper or carpets, and you need so many meters to do this and so many, and I'm like, let me write it down. I need to write it down. I need to see what I'm doing. But yeah, so I don't know whether to, after I've done the cream round, I don't know whether to try that again, because there's 110 grams. It should be okay, shouldn't it? Surely. Maybe what I'll do, I haven't got that far with this yet. Maybe I'll weigh what I've got here, and then, of course, I do expect to change to another ball. I'll start using the other ball and weigh what's there and just like estimate that bit. Maybe that'll help me a bit, I think. I don't know. Oh, that puts me in a quandary. Oh, don't worry about it, I'll be okay, I'll get over it. But anyway, the change of colour I'm thinking of is, excuse me, when I do change colour, is this one. So, do you think they go? Well, they won't be together, they'll be like separated by a cream border, but it's okay, isn't it? And here's me, I said it's like mustard. Apparently the colour is called gold. Oh well, it looks like mustard to me. But yeah, that's my thought on that. That's what I think I'll do. And I was going to start, well, I couldn't decide whether I was going to start on the market bag yet or the Scuddy, the Zoe Scuddy. And I thought, no, I'll do the Scuddy. And I just went for it and then deviated. Isn't that weird? I started to do a shawl. And I think there's a reason why I started on this shawl. It's because my subconscious was telling me so. Here's the shawl, and that's the outside of it. Isn't that beautiful? It's called the Lunar Moth Shawl, and it's the crocheted version. Apparently there's a knitted version. They don't look anything alike though, apart from shawl shape. I didn't use the yarn that's in the pattern on the Lunar Moth Shawl. You actually see a work-along video by Maggie Weldon on YouTube. It's a free pattern as well. So I don't even know why I was looking for shawls, but this was the yarn I got with the subscription. I got 4 balls of the blue and 2 of the silver, and I didn't want to knit anything even though I'd got the free knitting pattern. I wanted to crochet, so I inputted the variables of the yarn meterage in Ravelry, and then of course shawls were coming up quite a lot, and I don't think I found it that way. I think I just went to YouTube and typed in crocheted shawl and I married them up that way. I know I've got enough yarn and I like that one. And why I said I think that I subconsciously chose this for a reason, it entails front and back post double crochet stitches, except the front post, I can't even speak, except the front post double crochet stitches are actually crossed. The back posts are straight. And of course Zoe Scuddy has the front and back post double crochet stitches, except something Pam Chatfield mentioned, and I thought, oh yeah, I had that difficulty last time. She mentioned the variegated yarn made it harder to see. And when I made that, I think it was a something winter purse, it had front and back post double crochets. No, I think it only had front post. But the first one I did, it looked disgusting. But it was in variegated yarn, it wasn't very nice. But when I did it in the solid yarns, it was great. So I'm thinking this is just giving me practice, isn't it? So that's why I had to do that first. Yeah, things happen for a reason. So by the time I finish this shawl, I should be well practiced at it, and yeah, that's what I think anyway. I did actually shoot a video on, was it? What night was it? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday, I think. Tuesday or Wednesday. And I decided, oh, I'll just mention it here. Some of you mentioned audiobooks. Now, years ago, I think it was 2007, I did actually buy an audiobook from Audible. And it was sometime after that Amazon bought them out or something. Because when I went to log into my details, it didn't recognise what I thought might have been the password at the time. So I typed another, what might have been the password, and it went straight to it. I thought, oh great, my account is there. And it said I'd been a member since 2003. I thought I hadn't. I bought this book, brand new sign up, account details, 2007. And of course, I think now it's because of Amazon. I probably became a member of Amazon in 2003. And you know, they took it over. They probably married up the email addresses, and that's how it happened. Which is probably why my the book that I bought is no longer in the order history. But then again, it could have been like that because it's so long ago. Mind, I wasn't impressed back then because I downloaded the software on my computer. I downloaded the book I wanted. I didn't sign up for a subscription. I bought the book at the full price. I think it was £14.70 at the time. I checked my email, I found it. And I thought, that's awful. because I transferred it to my MP3 player and it was just playing so slow, like if somebody had turned the speed down on the audio track. That was awful, and I ended up buying one from the actual CD audio from eBay. Actually, I think it's cheaper, and that was fine. There's no problem with the quality at all, so I wasn't impressed. However, that was just a one-off experience. And I do see, I'm looking at the subscriptions and I think, oh yeah, that looks okay. Well, if you sign up for the subscription. I don't want to go down the CD route because I don't have a personal CD player and I don't want to be tethered to the computer. I want to be able to like play it through my iPod just so I can like hold it, have it in a pocket and just plug in and go around the house wherever, that kind of thing. So I do want a digital version rather than the actual CD version, and the library stocks some CD titles and I don't want to do that. So I was looking more at Audible, and people who like it absolutely love it. But then there are people who say, well, I tried to leave, but they're still charging my card, or they stop for a while and they're charging my card again. So I'm thinking, okay, what's happened there is you've put your account on hold without realising it, and then they'll just start charging you again and you're getting your credits. Another person said, I hadn't been charged for such a long time, and suddenly this small amount came out, my money, but they didn't fuss too much about that, I think. And they got a credit as well. So I think in that case what happened was that they went to the light version, which is one payment a year, but people are like moaning that they can't leave, they keep getting charged. But I think there might be just an experience where you have to really read what you're doing before you can truly cancel, and I think people might be skimming. But it's kind of maybe wary, thinking, well, I don't know what position I'm going to be in a year's time, that kind of thing. So, well, initially I would sign up for, it says first 3 months $3.99 and thereafter it's $7.99. That's the very first 1 month, £1 a month tariff. I'm going to call it a tariff, plan, whatever. And I thought, yeah, I could do that. And if I really like it and I think I'll get away with it, I would. You can upgrade and downgrade however you want. I could upgrade to the 12 in 1 year. I didn't want to do the 24. And then, after I've got like the 12, I could downgrade to the 1. So, but of course, budget for the year. But I don't know. And I definitely don't want to duplicate titles that I've already got in Kindle or paperback. I'll definitely read those, but anything new would be audio. But I'm really hesitant about signing up for Audible because of the people's experience in cancelling. I don't know what to do. So it'd be nice to hear from people who have successfully cancelled and had no issues whatsoever. So I know it's easy, it's just a case of really reading it. Yeah, so let me know of your experiences, if you've had any of Audible, good and bad, and it'll just help me solidify my decision. Right, I think that's it. So what I'll do, I'll get uploading this video and I will speak with you another time with more project updates. Have a good week and a good weekend. Take care. Bye bye.